Tonight, I'm really honored, really moved, really humbled to be joined by all of you as we give back. Many of you are aware, and maybe some of you are not, that I grew up in very humble beginnings. We ran out of everything, including water. And if you can imagine just for a moment waking up, forget about the food, but waking up with no water to bathe and no water to drink. And that was my humble beginnings. But it was a nonprofit humanitarian organization by the name of Salvation Army, whose pastors decided that their assignment would be to reach beyond their comfort and reach into a region that was marginalized. And there in this marginalized region of a very wealthy island, living on the fringes of society, was a little girl by the name of Trimm. And it was this particular organization that made my Christmas a happy Christmas. And today I'm still in love with Santa Claus, because it was the Salvation Army who would have a Santa Claus every year. And at the end of taking pictures with Santa Claus, they would reach out and give us fruit and turkeys and things for Christmas, like coloring books and toys. And as I stand, I still can remember the smell of the orange and the taste of the apple that I might not have had it not been for Salvation Army. And in this ministry, we do more than preach. We see a need, we meet it, we talk about issues, and we address it, and we solve problems. And some of the problems are very large problems. Over the years, we've had the privilege of going to the mission field and taking medical missions. And in one particular year, we were blessed to take over $500,000 worth of medicine into Kenya. Over the past 4 years, we adopted 2 cities, Selma and McFarland in California. While people were adopting children, God placed on our heart to adopt a city. This year, as I was praying, the Lord said, "You live in Atlanta. Why don't you go home and begin to adopt your city?" Everything in life starts off small. And we had committed ourselves through our foundation, along with our board of directors, to partner with Trimm Ministries. And both boards decided that we should combine our efforts. But this year, Trimm Ministries stepped out to be able to say, let's do something more. Through several of the entities that you would see, we reached out beyond ourselves and we partnered with them because their mission was in alignment with our mission at Trimm Ministry. And today, as I stand very humbly to have been on the opposite end as a beneficiary of a benefactor. But I'm even more humbled to be joined by all of you to push our weight behind those Trimms that may not have a Christmas, or worse still, education, or even worse still, medicine. To be able to stand, to be able to say how grateful I was for Salvation Army and their mission and vision, and to step forward to be able to say that I'm giving back. And so we want to call the Salvation Army, and we want to give you the first check. And this check is small, but it will grow from year to year. And so on behalf of Trimm Ministry, we are presenting you with a check in the amount of $2,500 with a pledge to continue to give as long as we have breath to continue to give. And for 2020, every single month, you can expect $250 from us, and it will work like clockwork, and we will be given throughout the year. We're here to support you. We are here to be able to say thank you so much for your sacrifice, and thank you for caring about the poor, because I once was one of them. God bless you.
God bless you. On behalf of the Salvation Army, I want to say thank you. I am so humble. And the Salvation Army, friends, brothers and sisters, is all about people. Is meeting the needs of human beings without discrimination. And we want to thank you for your support, and thank you for all that you have done for humankind. And we thank you for helping the Salvation Army doing the most good. Blessing to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Those of you that are sitting here, you have nonprofit organization, humanitarian organizations, even in your city. And I would encourage you, even if it's once a month, give back. It may be going to a shelter and reading to children that are displaced. It could be giving clothes that you no longer wear. It could be visiting even elders' care. But I'm going to encourage each one of you to find something in your city, something that you can be passionate about, and spend the rest of your life giving back. It only takes one to make a difference, and you might be the one that makes all the world of a difference to someone who might not have the hope had it not been for you.